Hello, Bookworms, and welcome to the Weekend Readers Book Club. Thank you for joining us, and wherever you are listening, happy holidays. In this episode, we are discussing the Christmas-themed item I read. And I say item because it's not a book. We decided to go completely left field in this episode, and we read the 2016 released Marvel comic, yes, a comic, Spider-Man / Deadpool issue 12 by Paul Scheer and Nick Giovannetti. I completely mispronounced that surname, so by Paul and Nick. Also illustrated by Todd, Nick, and Dave Johnson. I wanted to do this comic because it's Christmas related and I went out of my way to purchase it. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, it was a very unique story. It's a story of Christmas where Spider-Man and Deadpool actually have to join forces to save the city from I'm going to say the originator of Christmas, but it could be, I interpreted the character as the originator of Christmas. The story starts off where Deadpool is having a Christmas party. He gets kicked out of his Christmas party, his own Christmas party he's throwing in his own house, because he's, just not PC enough. He meets Spider-Man lurking outside because Spider-Man wasn't invited to Deadpool's Christmas party. Everybody else was, except for Spider-Man. As they journey through the city, a mortal being, who I'm going to call the originator of Christmas, time-travelled to the current time and decided that people were not celebrating the holiday the best they could be. And the way in which they celebrated Christmas back in the day had been completely whitewashed and became commercialized, and he didn't like this, so he decided to go around and chop everybody's heads off. Yes, you heard me right. The dude pulled out a big sword and started slicing and dicing anybody he saw on the street that was enjoying current time Christmas. It's up to Spider-Man and Deadpool to team together to educate this old fella that, hey, while Christmas has evolved into what it is today, they still pay homage to the way it was back in the past with gift giving and people just, spending time with family. At the end of the story, the two superheroes prevail and everybody goes on their merry way, and Christmas is saved by the two unlikely superheroes that joined up, Spider-Man and Deadpool. So, I read this. It was a lot of fun. I've got to admit, it was just a lot of fun. It was wacky. It's what I enjoy in a comic, where I'm able to just go into the issue, understanding who the main characters are, but just being able to have a lot of fun reading it. It was a great way to cap off a Christmas or a holiday special one-shoot issue. It was fun. I loved it. And I'm so glad I brought it. And as you can tell, yes, it's going to go onto my bookshelf. Yes, I'm actually going to put it with my Christmas books. I have a series of Christmas books that I pull out over Christmas for my children to read. This will go into that pile. They haven't read this yet because they're not, at the age where they should be reading it. But in saying that, it's something nice to have at Christmas time to pull out and reread. So I'm going to say Spider-Man and Deadpool issue 12, the Christmas one-off shoot special. You've made my bookshelf. You're a lot of fun reading. And I had a lot of fun just completely getting re-engrossed into a comic book, something that I haven't read, for all of 2022. because we've just been tackling novel after novel after novel every couple of weeks, which has been fun, but sometimes it's nice just to have a break and just, turn the mind off and read something that's completely wacky and, superhero-y and just very casual. And this was what it was. It is a short form, one-shoot comic. And it wasn't a trade paperback. It was just one-off comic. And it was great to read and spend an afternoon just reading them. So yeah, Spider-Man Deadpool number 12, you're going on to my bookshelf. So, with that being said, that brings the conclusion to everything I'm planning to read for 2022. The next episode that I will be releasing will be a recap of every book that has made my bookshelf, excluding the Spider-Man Deadpool one. That's just going to go into my Christmas box, but that did make my bookshelf. But every other book or novel that I've read in 2022 that's made my bookshelf, we're going to have the 2022 bookshelf recap show. I'll go through those, try and pinpoint to see what my favorite read was, or even just the odd read that I didn't expect much out of and it completely blew my mind. But that's to come out closer to the end of the year, and then we're going to start 2023 off with a bang. I've already pinpointed the first book for 2023, and I'm excited for it, but you'll learn about that more in the new year. So that there will close off our episode today. That was my review and take of Spider-Man Deadpool issue number 12, the Christmas one-off shoot comic. Loved it, was awesome, bit gruesome, but that's what I wanted out of my comic. And at the end of the day, they saved Christmas, so you can't complain with that. If you would like to follow us, you can. We're on Instagram, Weekend Readers Book Club, also YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts from, under the name The Weekend Readers. Until next time, Bookworms, thank you for joining us. Remember, the next episode will just be our recap episode, then we're back into it in the new year for 2023. Until then, Bookworms, happy reading. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and just enjoy the festive season.